Mastering Ethical Hacking, Unveiling Cybersecurity Secrets. Greetings, cyber enthusiasts. Welcome to a deep dive into the world of ethical hacking. Today, we're unlocking the doors to the realm of cybersecurity, where we'll explore the thrilling art of hacking for good. So, grab your virtual gear and join us as we embark on a journey to become ethical hacking masters. Chapter 1: The Foundation of Ethical Hacking. Before we jump into the action, let's lay the groundwork. We'll delve into the principles and mindset that define ethical hacking. Understanding the hacker's perspective and the importance of ethical boundaries is key. Exploring the different types of hackers. Certainly, let's explore the different types of hackers in a concise manner. White hat hackers, ethical hackers. Such type of hackers work to improve cybersecurity and authorized to test systems and find vulnerabilities. They also help organizations strengthen their defenses and operate within legal and ethical boundaries. Black hat hackers. Such type of hackers engage in illegal activities for personal gain and exploit vulnerabilities without permission. They are responsible for cybercrimes and attacks and often motivated by financial, political, or malicious reasons. Grey hat hackers. Such type of hackers fall between white and black hat categories and uncover vulnerabilities without authorization but may report them. They may not always follow strict ethical guidelines. Hactivists. Such type of hackers use hacking to promote a social or political cause and perform digital activism to raise awareness. They disrupt online platforms or leak sensitive information. Script kiddies. Such type of hackers lack advanced technical skills and use pre-made tools and scripts for attacks. They typically motivated by curiosity or mischief. Cybercriminals. Such type of hackers commit a wide range of cybercrimes for financial gain. They engage in activities like phishing, identity theft, and ransomware attacks and operate in underground markets. Blue team and red team. Blue team defends systems and networks whereas red team simulates attacks to test defenses. Such type of hacker work together to enhance an organization's security posture. The pillars of ethical hacking: consent, legality, and scope. Here are the pillars of ethical hacking summarized concisely. Consent. Obtain explicit permission from the system owner before conducting any hacking activities. Ensure that all parties involved are aware and agree to the testing. Unauthorized hacking is illegal and unethical. Legality. Adhere to all applicable laws, regulations, and guidelines during the hacking process. Only perform activities that are lawful and within the boundaries of cybersecurity regulations. Scope. Clearly define the scope of the hacking engagement. Focus on the agreed upon targets and objectives. Avoid unintentionally affecting systems or data that are not part of the scope. These pillars form the ethical foundation of hacking for positive purposes, ensuring responsible and lawful practices in the field of cybersecurity. Chapter 2: Reconnaissance and Information Gathering. Our mission begins with reconnaissance, the art of gathering critical intel. From open-source intelligence to understanding target architecture, we will arm ourselves with information to fuel our ethical hacking journey. In the interconnected digital age, where information is power, reconnaissance and information gathering have emerged as vital components of various domains. This process involves systematically collecting data from diverse sources to gain insights, identify vulnerabilities, and make informed decisions. Leveraging open source intelligence, OSINT, unveiling insights. Open source intelligence is a powerful technique for gathering valuable information from publicly available sources. By tapping into the vast digital landscape, it provides a wealth of insights that can inform decision-making, enhance security, and support endeavors. Here's a concise guide to leveraging OSINT techniques. Source diversity. OSINT encompasses a wide range of sources, including websites, social media platforms, online forums, public records. By harnessing this diversity, you can piece together a comprehensive view of your target. Search engines. Utilize advanced search operators on search engines like Google to refine your queries and uncover hidden information. These operators help you narrow down results and focus on specific data points. Social media mining. Monitor and analyze social media platforms to gather insights about individuals, organizations, or trends. Profile information, posts, comments, and connections can reveal valuable data. Metadata analysis. Extract metadata from files, images, and documents to uncover hidden information such as geolocation, timestamps, and author details. WHOIS Lookup. Query domain registration information to discover details about website ownership, registration dates, and contact information. DNS Analysis. Examine domain name system records to identify related domains, mail servers, and potential infrastructure connections. Online mapping tools. Use geographic information systems, GIS, and mapping tools to visualize and analyze location-based data from various sources. Wayback Machine. Access archived versions of websites to track changes over time and retrieve information that might have been removed. Username and email search. Cross-reference usernames or email addresses across platforms to uncover additional online profiles and affiliations. Dark web monitoring. Monitor parts of the dark web for potential data leaks, breaches, or discussions related to your target. Leveraging OSINT is a dynamic process that empowers individuals and organizations to uncover valuable insights, identify potential risks, and make well-informed decisions in an interconnected world. By mastering these techniques, you can navigate the sea of publicly available information with precision and purpose. Identifying target assets and entry points, navigating the landscape. In the realm of cybersecurity and reconnaissance, understanding how to identify target assets and entry points is essential for effective risk. This process involves identifying the valuable assets within a system or network and pinpointing potential vulnerabilities as entry points for malicious actors. Let's explore this crucial process. Asset identification. Data and information. Determine what data and information are critical to your organization. This could include sensitive customer information, proprietary research, financial data, and more. Hardware and software. Identify physical devices and software systems that are integral to your operations, such as servers, workstations, databases. Network infrastructure. Recognize the key components of your network, including routers, switches, firewalls, and access points. People and personnel. Acknowledge the individuals with access to your assets, as human elements can also be potential entry points. Entry point discovery. Network scanning. Conduct active reconnaissance by scanning your network to identify open ports, services, and potential vulnerabilities. Vulnerability assessment. Use tools and techniques to assess the security posture of your assets, looking for weaknesses that could be exploited. Social engineering. Recognize that human interactions can serve as entry points, such as phishing attacks, pretexting, or baiting. Third-party connections. Assess how external partners, vendors, or contractors interact with your assets. Attack surface analysis. External attack surface. Identify assets that are accessible from outside your organization, such as public-facing websites, email servers, and remote access points. Internal attack surface. Consider assets that are within your internal network, which could be compromised through insider threats or lateral movement. Data flow mapping. Data lifecycle. Map how data flows within your organization, from creation and storage to transmission and disposal. Identify potential weak points. Data interactions. Determine how different assets interact with each other, as well as with external entities. This helps pinpoint where vulnerabilities may arise. Risk assessment. Likelihood and impact. Evaluate the likelihood of an entry point being exploited and the potential impact on your organization if it were to happen. Prioritization. Rank entry points and assets based on their criticality and vulnerability, allowing you to allocate resources effectively. Mitigation strategies. Hardening. Apply security best practices to strengthen entry points, such as configuring firewalls, updating software, and using encryption. Access control. Implement strict access controls to limit who can interact with your assets. Employee training. Educate personnel about potential entry points and security risks, emphasizing the importance of vigilant behavior. Patch management. Regularly update and patch software to address known vulnerabilities. Identifying target assets and entry points is a strategic endeavor that requires a comprehensive understanding of your organization's digital landscape. By meticulously identifying assets and vulnerabilities, you can fortify your defenses, mitigate risks, and safeguard the integrity and security of your digital ecosystem. Chapter 3: Scanning and Vulnerability Assessment. Next stop: Scanning. Armed with powerful tools, we'll map out the digital landscape, discovering open doors and potential weaknesses. Our vulnerability assessment will shine a light on the cracks that need sealing. Scanning and vulnerability assessment are pivotal processes in cybersecurity aimed at identifying weaknesses within systems and networks. These techniques help organizations proactively address potential security risks and enhance overall resilience. Network scanning, revealing open ports and services. Network scanning is a strategic process that uncovers the active ports and services within a network. This technique provides valuable insights into the digital landscape structure, aiding in security assessments, troubleshooting, and optimization. Objective: discover live hosts, open ports, and running services on a network. Tools: utilize tools like Nmap for comprehensive scanning and data collection. Benefits: identify potential vulnerabilities, assess network accessibility, and enhance overall network awareness. Network scanning plays a critical role in understanding network dynamics and fortifying defenses against potential threats. Assessing vulnerabilities, severity and impact analysis. Assessing vulnerabilities involves evaluating their severity and potential impact on systems. This process guides prioritization and remediation efforts, enhancing cybersecurity resilience. Severity: determine the seriousness of a vulnerability based on its potential harm. Impact analysis: evaluate the consequences if the vulnerability is exploited. Prioritization: rank vulnerabilities by severity and impact to allocate resources effectively. Through meticulous assessment, organizations mitigate risks and focus resources on addressing the most critical vulnerabilities. Chapter 4: Exploitation and Penetration Testing. Time to roll up our sleeves and dive into the heart of ethical hacking. We'll explore the thrilling world of exploitation, simulating real-world attacks to unveil security flaws. But remember, we're the good guys. Ethical exploitation: secure unauthorized access. Ethical exploitation involves gaining unauthorized access to systems for testing purposes while adhering to ethical boundaries and legal guidelines. Purpose: identify vulnerabilities from an attacker's perspective to strengthen defenses. Safety measures: perform exploitation within controlled environments, minimizing risks. Legality: ensure activities are authorized and comply with laws and regulations. Ethical exploitation enhances security readiness by uncovering weaknesses before malicious actors can exploit them. The art of penetration testing: uncovering weaknesses. Penetration testing is a methodical approach to identifying and exploiting vulnerabilities within systems and networks, aiming to simulate real-world attacks for improved security. Method: systematically simulate attacks to expose weaknesses and entry points. Techniques: use a variety of tools and tactics to exploit vulnerabilities. Benefits: uncover hidden risks, evaluate defenses, and recommend mitigation. Penetration testing strengthens defenses by revealing vulnerabilities and enabling organizations to address them proactively. Chapter 5: Post-exploitation and risk mitigation. Having breached the defenses, our work doesn't end there. We'll walk in the shoes of an ethical hacker post-exploitation, maintaining access and ensuring we leave systems stronger than we found them. Ethical data extraction and documentation. Ethical data extraction involves responsibly collecting information from various sources for legitimate purposes, while maintaining transparency and adhering to legal and ethical standards. Collection: gather data from public sources and authorized channels. Transparency: clearly communicate intentions and methods. Documentation: record findings and sources accurately for analysis and reporting. Ethical data extraction and documentation ensure reliable and lawful information gathering, supporting informed decision making. Recommending mitigation strategies, strengthening cyber defenses. Mitigation strategy recommendations involve proposing actions to minimize risks and enhance cybersecurity, safeguarding systems and data from potential threats. Identification: analyze vulnerabilities and potential exploits. Countermeasures: suggest protective actions, such as patching, access controls, and encryption. Impact assessment: evaluate effectiveness and potential outcomes. Mitigation strategies fortify cyber defenses, reducing vulnerabilities and promoting a resilient security posture. Chapter 6: Reporting and Professional Ethical Hacking. Our ethical hacking journey culminates in the boardroom. We'll explore the intricacies of crafting a comprehensive and impactful report, showcasing our findings to stakeholders and driving positive change. Crafting effective ethical hacking reports. Creating impactful ethical hacking reports requires clear communication of findings and recommendations, enabling informed decision-making and improved cybersecurity. Structured format. Organize report with an executive summary, methodology, findings, and recommendations. Clarity. Present technical details in an understandable manner for stakeholders. Prioritization. Rank vulnerabilities by severity and propose actionable solutions. Well-crafted ethical hacking reports provide a roadmap for enhancing security measures and addressing vulnerabilities. Navigating professional ethical hacking. Professional ethical hacking involves methodically assessing systems for vulnerabilities while upholding ethical and legal standards, contributing to robust cybersecurity. Skills development. Acquire technical expertise in hacking techniques and security tools. Authorized testing. Obtain permissions for ethical hacking activities to ensure legality. Continuous learning. Stay updated on evolving threats, tools, and defense strategies. Professional ethical hacking safeguards digital landscapes by identifying weaknesses and aiding in the development of effective security measures. Conclusion. Congratulations, cyber warriors. You've journeyed through the intricacies of ethical hacking and emerged as champions of cybersecurity. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Let's use our newfound knowledge to make the digital world safer for all. Until next time, keep hacking ethically and stay secure.